Hey guys, Joleen here, and I'd like to talk to you about a few. Smells like fail. The first thing I'd like to discuss with you guys is my gear. I have been working very hard to get geared for raiding, and the first two noticeable epics I have are my tier gloves, which are actually the worst tier piece I could get, and this new trinket from the Dire Brew. Pretty good trinket, at least for a boomkin. Next up is my stat priority. In case any boomkins didn't know, crit is now our most important stat instead of being our least important. These are my current values for the stats. The hit cap, in case you also didn't know, is 5100 rating. I am 1 point over that hit cap. I'm using an add-on called Reforge Lite, and these are my stat weights that I've been using to get really close to that hit cap and save me a lot of itemization, which increases my DPS. I was going to show you my DPS on a target dummy, but I realized that would be incredibly boring, and I doubt very many of you would actually like to see my DPS on a dummy, and you'd much prefer to see it on a raid boss. So if you wait till Thursday, that's when my first raid is, and I'll show you then. Now you may be wondering, what was that fail I was smelling earlier? Well, that was Blizzard at work. Let me show you what I mean. Blizzard decided that it would be a good idea for them to lock out all raids except this one, Mogushan Vaults. So, for a few months, or however long they're going to have all the other raids locked, Mogushan Vaults is going to be the only raid we can run. This is all of the gear that will be used by a boomkin that drops in this raid. Notice anything? Let's look a bit closer. Notice that there aren't any tier pieces available for a boomkin. But this isn't just for boomkins. There are no tier pieces that will drop in this raid. And if that wasn't bad enough, there aren't any chest pieces that drop for a boomkin either. No tier pieces, no off tier pieces. Well, at least for a chest. There is also only one ring available for a boomkin. There are several neck pieces, but there's only one worth picking up. There's also only one of several slots, including only one trinket. What makes this really bad is that the only other way to get gear is through Valor points. Well, Valor points are easy to come by, right? Well, yeah, that's true, but spending them is a much different story. That requires that you would be revered with one of the several reputations available to you. Currently, as you can see, I am revered with none of them, and by the first time I'm raiding, I will still be revered with none of them. That means I have no place to spend my valor, and that's where I get all my gear. The chest piece that I won't be getting off this raid would come from valor. But Joleen, you could always just craft your chest piece, right? Yeah, once I hit Honored with Golden Lotus, but if you look, the item level is 476, when the tier piece that I need is 489. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad expansion. The place is beautiful. I mean, I love my class changes. I like seeing that crit is a much more important stat. It's really a great expansion overall. However, there are just some things I don't think Blizzard thought through very well. Or, honestly, it seems like they didn't think through it at all. But, you know, I make do with what I can. And it's not like Mogushan Vaults is going to be the only raid forever. There are going to be tier pieces, and it'll all be fine. It'll all work itself out. So, I'll be raiding Thursday. I am currently recording on Tuesday, so I will see you in 2 days.